morning, I'm Frank Powers, and this is Lifestyle Tucson, the program where I speak to our neighbors, the people behind the scenes of our amazing organizations that are 501c3 nonprofits. Our friends are informing you how they serve our community, and they are here to give you updates on future projects. Let's make some new friends today. Yeah. The annual TMC Mega Raffle returns for its 14th year with more than $2.4 million in prize packages consisting of cash, cars, vacations, jewelry, electronics, and household items. Since its inception in 2013, the raffle has raised more than $20 million to enhance patient care services and community programs for TMC Health. Tickets for the 2026 TMC Mega Raffle are available right now, and I'm going to give you all the details on what you can win. Because this year, the Mega Raffle features nearly 3,500 prizes up for grabs, and every ticket purchased has a 1 in 20 chance of winning. Grand prize number 1 is $750,000 in cash, and grand prize number 2 is $150,000. The popular 50-50 Add-On Jackpot also returns after surpassing $1.1 million in 2025, and there's no cap on how high it can grow. The anticipation of winning an incredible prize while knowing that buying tickets supports TMC Health generates tremendous enthusiasm year after year. And I'm as enthusiastic as it gets because that quote comes from Kathy Rice, Executive Director of TMC's Mega Raffle, and she's here right now. Kathy, welcome to Lifestyle Tucson.
Thank you, Frank. Yes, you summed it up so well, and I have to second the fact that I am so excited to be back for our 14th Mega Raffle, and it's exciting, and I can hardly wait to find out who the big winners are going to be this year.
Heck yeah. Are you involved since its inception? Have you been here since basically day one?
Since day one.
Wow.
And we've seen it grow. We've seen the enthusiasm grow. And now at the beginning of each raffle, when I talk to some of the radio personalities like yourself, everybody is like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that you're back, or they know somebody that won, or they themselves have won. So it really has become, to your point, an annual event that is something to look forward to. And now it just gets exciting.
Yeah, it was a great idea, too, to do this, because what a great way to just, give back in a way to everybody.
Yes.
It's just a chance for people that like to, try their luck to be donating in an odd way, right? Which is fascinating. But then also, everything goes to helping TMC.
Exactly.
What a brilliant idea and what a great fundraiser, and getting all these folks involved and all these prizes that you get going. That's awesome. And it really is just a smart way to get people to be aware of what's going on with TMC Health.
Yeah, one of the lines that I have said over the years is it really is a win-win-win type of project. We buy all the prizes as much as possible locally. We do a significant media buy to make sure that we're able to get the word out. We know we're going to have over 30-something hundred winners in every single raffle, but the big winners of all are going to be the patients at TMC Health, where basically miracles are happening every single day. So it's, again, a project that you can get involved in where you know where the dollars are going.
And that's always very, very important.
Exactly.
So let's talk about who's eligible to participate and enter. And let's go into detail about some of the prizes you're giving away and the odds of winning these prizes.
Absolutely. Well, it's easy. In terms of being able to enter the raffle, all you have to do is be 21 years of age and present in the state of Arizona when you buy that ticket. So some of our snowbirds that are here visiting every single year, they are able to participate. You don't have to be an Arizona resident. You just have to be present in the state of Arizona when you buy that ticket. 21 years of age, that's pretty much it.
All right. Well, that's simple. We should all be buying these tickets because early bird prizes count too. If you buy early and you get to do that, you get to win even more prizes. You have more chances of winning. It ups your odds. And obviously, TMCMegaRaffle.org is where you want to go get these prizes, get these tickets rather, to see what prizes you're going to win. Let's talk about some of the prizes.
Well, you mentioned the early bird, and again, that does get everybody talking, and some people get confused on that, but I think you said it quite well. You definitely want to enter before midnight, February 26th, and that's on a Thursday. And you want to do that so that you're eligible for the first two prizes. Early bird prize number 1 is a beautiful Lexus RX 350 plus $30,000 in cash. That's a prize package, Frank, of over $80,000.
That's madness.
Incredible.
And that cash will help pay the taxes for winning the prize. Is
Exactly.
that the point? Yes.
Exactly. And that's why we do it. Early bird prize number 2 is outstanding. It is an 11-day Viking cruise package through the Inside Passage of Alaska, plus, let's be consistent, $30,000 in cash, gives it a prize package value of over $50,000. That's just the first 2 prizes. But you want to, again, enter by midnight, February 26th, and then not only will you be eligible for those 2 prizes, but you'll be eligible for all the remaining 3,700 prizes. Grand prize number 1, I have to talk about it. It's big, $750,000 big. Somebody's going to get the call, Frank, that they won that grand prize.
I mean, that's incredible. I love talking about giving away that money. But hang on a second. Give me that brochure.
Absolutely.
Hang on a second.
Absolutely.
A Viking cruise? What?
Yes.
Indulge in a lavish journey that begins with a round-trip economy airfare and relaxing overnight stay in a premium pre-cruise hotel. And then you're going to go on a Viking cruise? That's amazing. In the beautiful veranda stateroom is where you'll be staying. Huzzah. That's so fun making it a Viking cruise. I got to get my horned hat ready and grow this beard out because I want to win a Viking cruise. My parents went on a cruise to Alaska.
Did they?
It's gorgeous, they
well,
said.
And the inside passage really is something that a lot of the big cruise ships aren't able to experience all of the things that you can do when you can actually go into that part of Alaskan waters. So it's exciting. I look for the type of prizes that are going to make someone go wow.
Yeah, that's
which
a wow.
You just did.
You
so
should
that
see
makes
my face.
me happy.
You should see my face, everyone. She's describing all of it's like, oh, wait, huh? Checking all my boxes here.
Exactly.
That sounds like practically a cosplay cruise. That's so fun and exciting. And then, of course, the big money prizes.
The big money prize, $750,000. Grand prize number 2, $150,000. We have 8 incredible vehicles. We have kind of coined the phrase this year, it's the year of the SUV. Mm-hmm. And all of our cars, they come with cash.
Okay.
Again, on some of those, I can rattle off a few. We've got the Audi Q5, the Ford Explorer, the Toyota Tacoma. It's the type of cars that we look for. And frankly, our local dealerships really do help in saying, these are the cars that people are looking to buy right now. So then we go ahead and give people the opportunity to win.
And you know how you got to say it. A new car!
Oh, yeah.
That's right. That's
you win a car. You win a car.
Because that's a lot of cars. So how many cars are you actually up for grabs here?
Well, we've got 8 vehicles in the final prize package. But then again, you have that early bird Lexus. So we've got 9 vehicles in all. And again, they all come with cash. And, then we get into my favorite category, the trips. We have 8 beautiful, beautiful trips.
8 trips?
I love being able to talk about them.
There's so many prizes.
Exactly.
Let's remind people, tmcmegaraffle.org. And that Viking cruise that I was going on and on about, you can only win that if you enter that early bird prize. And the cutoff is Thursday, February 26th. So don't forget.
We want to remind everybody, too, Frank, that the odds of winning a single prize in the TMC Mega Raffle, which really does set itself apart from other raffles, is an amazing 1 in 20 odds of winning a prize. We have a fixed number of tickets and a set number of prizes. So when the tickets are gone, they're done, so that we can, in fact, protect those odds and basically give everybody an opportunity to have a 1 in 20 chance of winning.
We talked once before, and I remember you saying that, and it was that statistic that actually, that was the thing that finally checked the box. And I bought a ticket because of that, because it was like, those are great odds, and going to a good cause, which is really important, but it is. And the odds are, what were they again?
1 in 20 chance of winning.
That's amazing. Where are we going?
Oh my gosh! Well, we've got Lake Louise is one of the top travel prizes, and if you have never been there, it truly, I say, you absolutely do believe there is a God when you see Lake Louise in Canada. We've also got a Caribbean cruise. We've got 5 nights in Kauai. We've got Cabo San Lucas. So you've got lots of beaches that you can chill out on. Colorado Springs, another favorite destination for a lot of folks in southern Arizona. Let's see, there are a couple more. We've got Lake Tahoe, and then we've also got Montreal. So there's a lot of spots, I think, that will allow people to buy a ticket and dream of winning one of those incredible destinations.
And they are all very different. I love that the idea. There's tropical cruise, there's the Alaskan cruise, and
Right.
the early bird.
Right.
You've got Canada trips, which is a very unique, fun trip. I've always wanted to go to Canada. And then let's not blow past it. You said Kauai. Some people out there, they're not cartographers. That's Hawaii, folks. A trip to Hawaii. Aloha. Let's hope we get you there. That's exciting. What
It
a
is
great,
exciting.
great time.
It is exciting.
There are some other dates. So let's talk about some of the deadlines when the final cutoff of buying tickets is going to be March 19th.
That's correct.
But you're going to get an early bird prize drawing on March 4th. So even before this whole thing is done, you will find out if you have in fact won by getting that early bird prize before February 26th. And then the final drawing to reveal all of our fun prizes is going to be Wednesday, March 25th. That is so fun. Let's just touch yet again. We were talking about some of that money. Explain the 50-50 jackpot and why last year it wasn't the biggest ever and it keeps kind of growing every year.
Yeah, it definitely will. But right before we jump into that, I do want to mention when you talk about these dates, in the last 4 years, we have sold out before the final cutoff. So there's a lot of procrastinators out there.
It's Tucson.
And you don't want to wait until the final deadline because chances are those tickets will be gone.
Yes.
So I have to slide that in there right now. Again, as you're listening to us this morning, you can go to tmcmegaraffle.org to see all the prizes. But again, order your ticket before they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
But when you mention now that 50-50 jackpot, it's probably becoming one of the most exciting new aspects for the raffle. We introduced the 50-50 jackpot, I'm going to say it's maybe 4 or 5 years ago now.
Okay.
It has continued to grow. We have reached over $1 million in each of the last, I believe, 4 raffles. It keeps climbing higher and higher. How high will it go? There's no cap on that. The way it works is when you buy your ticket, and this is an important piece for people to pay attention to, when you enter at tmcmegaraffle.org and buy that ticket, then you can do an add-on for the chance at the 50-50 jackpot.
Right.
So it's not something you can say, oh, I'm going to go back and add on that 50-50 because I just saw how high it's getting. You have to do it in conjunction with the purchase of a raffle ticket. The beauty of it and the excitement happens, we have a running ticker right on the homepage. So when you go to tmcmegaraffle.org, right at the top, you're going to see that 50-50 jackpot climbing. And people go back several times in a day. We've had some people go back every hour because when it starts really climbing, it gets exciting.
Yeah.
And, just picture yourself. Close your eyes a second and picture yourself hearing my voice. And I'm calling to say, Frank, do you know what day it is?
This is what you did to me last year. This is exactly what you did.
Do you know what day it is?
What is it, Kathy? Is this
Exactly.
Kathy from the TMC Mega Raffle? No kidding. Why would you be calling me?
Exactly. And somebody's going to get that phone call that they are going to be splitting the pot of a jackpot that's over $1 million.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
For the add-on tickets, is there a
Yeah.
limit for the
No.
50-50? So there's a limit. So keep this in mind, folks. To keep that raffle 1 in 20, that's those prize tickets. That's for the prizes.
Correct.
For the other things, the big raffle. But then the 50-50 raffle, you can buy more than one ticket.
You can buy more, and many do. And many do.
That's how it keeps climbing. I was
That's
wondering.
how it keeps climbing.
That's
exactly.
brilliant. All right.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, a single chance at the 50-50 is $10. Then you
Okay.
can do 5 for $25. And then
Oh.
there's a deal that a lot of people tend to do is for 15 tickets, it's $50.
Okay.
So there's a lot of ways that you can get involved knowing, again, gosh, I really do have a chance, a 1 in 20 chance of winning an incredible prize, but knowing that these dollars are making a huge difference at TMC Health.
Yeah. Better than buying those $1 scratchers, that's for sure. So now let's talk about TMC a bit.
Okay.
Because I've got a little bit of it, so I'll read you a little
Sure.
bit of this. But then I want to ask you about what it's all really about, because it is about helping this great organization. TMC Health is Southern Arizona's only locally governed nonprofit system serving patients for more than 80 years with the mission to provide exceptional health care with compassion. With more than 4,000 employees, TMC Health is the parent company to some of Southern Arizona's most trusted healthcare facilities, including Tucson Medical Center and our locally governed nonprofit hospital, and TMC One, the fastest growing network of clinics providing family and specialty care with nearly 24 clinics, more than 100 doctors and specialists, and 2 urgent care facilities. And just a little more, TMC Health also serves Southern Arizona with Benson Hospital, Northern Cochise Community Hospital, and Tucson Medical Center Rincon. To learn more, why don't you go visit tmchealth.tmcaz.com. But I've got Kathy right here to tell us even more about this great organization. You need me reading from a pamphlet. Tell me about TMC and what it's really all about, since you know what's going on.
You know what? It's a very, very special place. And I think for me, when I'm calling the winners, and yes, I do call all of the top winners, they're excited about the prizes. But it is amazing to me how many end up sharing a story about either themselves or someone they love that has received unbelievable care at TMC. They refer to the nurses there as angels on earth. We have lots of tears, just beautiful, beautiful stories, and they're thanking every single person that has ever bought a ticket, because you guys, when you buy that raffle ticket with the dream of winning, what you really are doing is you're making a difference for so many lives that are cared for every single day at TMC Health. Another line that I like to use, Frank, is you just don't know when you or someone you love are going to need the type of care that happens every single day at TMC. So it's this project where you can really wrap your arms around the fact that you're making a difference, you have a chance at winning, but the stories that are coming out of this raffle on how lives are changed because of TMC Health and the dollars that the Mega Raffle has been able to give back to that hospital. You said at the very beginning, to date, when we started this raffle, we now have gone over $20 million, net dollars, that have directly gone back to impact patient care programs at TMC Health.
Very important to hear how it all works, because without it running the way that it is, if this was just like, say, government funded, that doesn't work for nonprofits.
It gets tied up.
Yes.
Projects that are very legitimately great projects get tied up. Mm-hmm. This is something where the dollars that are designated, the net dollars from the raffle, the hospital has the ability to spread those dollars out to any of the programs that will directly impact patient care programs. It's not brick and mortar type, paying bills. These are programs getting new equipment, state-of-the-art equipment that wouldn't necessarily be available if we didn't have these raffle dollars going back into our community. It's people love this hospital. I'm shocked at the amount of times when I'm talking with folks how much they genuinely love their hospital. It's really kind of exciting to see, and it always gives me reason to pause. And yes, I'm a talker, and when you can get me to pause, but the love that people have for TMC, it makes me pause.
That's awesome. Well, honestly, it's really always so good to hear community success stories.
Yes.
Especially these days.
I
often tell people, again, I talk to a lot of nonprofits, so I know the struggles, I know the red tape, and I've seen nonprofits absolutely disappear overnight.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
Yeah.
It's very sad, but it is the success stories of a community coming together. Because what you're talking about there, and even touching on technology, remember, getting a new piece of technology, a new machine, that is literally saving lives.
It is.
That is the thing. Oh, with this equipment, we can now do this heart procedure microscopically that would not have existed just several years ago.
That's exactly.
Because a machine like that costs $1 million.
Well, and we've watched it happen. And now with the fact that TMC Health is expanded throughout Southern Arizona, you talk about Benson, we named off all of those other, organizations at the beginning. We have watched that happen during the length of time that the Mega Raffle has been supporting TMC Health. So that part is something you can feel very, very proud about when you buy that ticket. It starts with buying a ticket. But again, what TMC is doing to make sure that those dollars go as far-reaching as they possibly can. We've got equipment that used to be for the teeniest of babies. They would have had back X amount 5 years ago. would have to go to the emergency room with these littlest babies that are in this minutes matter. Now that piece of equipment, because of the raffle, is right there in the NICU. So differences are happening because of everyone out there that has taken the time to buy a Mega Raffle ticket.
That's excellent. Listen to Kathy go on and on. What it really starts with is her right here, who has seen this from day one.
Yeah.
You've seen all these hospitals grow and probably come into existence in your 14 years since you've been doing the Mega Raffle. That's got to feel really good and important because the passion that you've got for it, all right, it's not just sales, I'm telling you, like the passion, as we've talked, it's not just about, oh, let's sell these tickets. It's because you can see it. You've been absolutely seeing it. And it's what I often say about this program. I get a bird's eye view to a lot going on. You have a good bird's eye view to see, wow, just a decade ago, this was this, and now it is this.
Now it's this.
I see where the dollars have absolutely gone.
Well, a credit to that, honestly, Frank, and for all your listeners, it's Tucson. It is this community that gets behind a project such as ours and really says, yes, I might win, but wow, here's what I'm able to be part of. And I think that's why we've allowed the Mega Raffle, because of everyone out there, has grown with every single year. And who knows how far we can go with this. These dollars are huge dollars that we can be able to immediately see the impact. That's exciting. It's exciting for every single person. I really hope everybody does, with listening to all of this, have a better understanding of how it works and why it truly is a win-win-win. But it all starts when you take the time to go to tmcmegaraffle.org, look at all the prizes, go to the hospital page and read firsthand some of these incredible stories. Buy your ticket and then sit back and say, wow, I'm a part of something amazing, and it feels good.
It does. And I know a lot of people in Tucson are just going to buy a ticket, and it has nothing to do with if they win or not.
Right.
Because donating to this great organization is really helping out so many. And
it's fun.
Yes. And that's the difference, too, is that you might happen to win something. Yeah. I'm willing to bet most tickets are sold with the concept of, I might happen to win something, but that's not why.
You're 100% right. And I hear that as, when I have the chance, there's people that I've talked to that have entered every single raffle, and then last year, they won a car. And every single raffle. And then they'll say, well, I was maybe going to sit out, but I kept saying to myself, this is just so great for our community. I'm going to take another chance. And all of a sudden, it's your turn to win. So, yeah, you can't win every single time, but the hospital can. And again, that's what makes this project so incredibly special. And I, for one, am so grateful for every single person who has bought a ticket and who is getting ready to buy a ticket. I say thank you.
That's the spirit. There's a famous guy who said, take a chance. And he knows something about money. You know who that was? The Monopoly Man. That's right. Rich Uncle Pennybags. Take a chance. I've lived my life based on that motto, and it works because you want to actually sometimes bet on something, take a chance, and it's going toward a good thing. It's going to go toward something, and you never know. That 50-50 raffle at just $10 a ticket, 5 for 25, 15 for 50. That might even be the thing that really gets you a
might be
big,
the motivator.
big prize. Right. Yeah. Because that's a huge prize. So,
but I can promise you, when you have a chance to go to the website or when you get that brochure in the mail, which those brochures are arriving in houses all this week.
Okay.
You can't pick up that brochure. I promise you. You can't pick up that brochure or go to the website without uttering the words, wow. So that's my challenge to everyone.
Oh, there you go. Kathy's got a challenge for you. That's the stuff. I love it. What a good conversation again. I do love this sort of thing because it is about community, and I know that this model that you've got going on is probably something that, an organization in Jersey contacts. How do you guys do this? How did you pull this off? And the answer is, it is Tucson.
It's Tucson.
It's the people here. It's the community. It is our community leaders like yourself and like the great sponsors that have helped you out and all these fine folks that are involved in this organization, not to mention everybody at TMC Health that is taking care of all the people that go there and visit all those patients that are getting that extra good care from everyone here in Tucson.
You're right.
I hear it all the time. So that is the point. Tucson's the baby bear's porridge. It's just right. So make sure that you go to tmcmegaraffle.org to get all the information, discover some success stories, get everything going. Is there any Facebook and Instagram stuff
There's
as well?
all of that.
Just all of it? Just
Yes.
go look for it. You'll find it
Yes.
there. I'm sure there's links over at tmcmegaraffle.org. So go check them all out, because today we made friends with Kathy Rice, Executive Director of the TMC Mega Raffle. Your shot at big prizes starts now, all supporting TMC Health. It's a win-win-win. Thank you so much for joining me today, Kathy.
Thank you. It was just a great, great opportunity to be able to talk with everybody, give them a little bit more behind the scenes of what makes the raffle work. And I am really grateful for the time to chat with you and to everybody out there. So again, go to tmcmegaraffle.org and good luck.
I was just saying, let's wish them good luck. Yes, this was Lifestyle Tucson. Bing bong bing, time for a recap. Let me tell you, editing that and listening to Kathy and how she does what she does, she is good at this. Just close your eyes and imagine and I call you up. Oh my gosh, she's ridiculous. So I gotta say, it's gotta feel good when your job is to do something for good, and she's really good at it. Dare I say, great. So now let's remember all these dates so you don't miss your chance to win. Because the early bird prize cutoff is Thursday, February 26th, and the early bird prize drawing is Wednesday, March 4th. Then you got the final cutoff is Thursday, March 19th, with the final drawing being Wednesday, March 25th. Tickets are $100, 3 for $250, and then you've got those 50/50 raffle tickets. You can go get all the details over at tmcmegaraffle.org. And remember, every dollar you spend goes to helping this great organization that helps all of us. So get involved and really just, I don't know, maybe let people know about it, because who knows? You got to be in it to win it, right? And as Kathy was saying, it's a win-win-win. So I want to thank our new friend Kathy Rice for joining me today from the TMC Mega Raffle. You've been listening to Lifestyle Tucson. If you're a nonprofit that would like to be on the show, email lifestyletucson@gmail.com. For more information about this program or to listen to something you may have missed, go to the Sunday Mornings page on klpx.com, kfma.com, mixfm.com, and espntucson.com. You can also subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, and Audible, or wherever fine podcasts are mega. Follow on Facebook, Instagram, and especially YouTube at Lifestyle Tucson, because I'm your BFF, your best Frank forever, Frank Powers, and toot toot Tucson, I love you the most. Good luck.